Hello everyone, we are here at Teravarna for another round of interview, and this time with artist Gustavs Filipsons, and he's in Riga, Latvia, and I'm here at his studio. It's pretty chaotic. It's chaotic, but it's also order and chaos, right? And as you'll hear from him, and I just want to start with him introducing himself. So Gustav, can you
My name is Gustavs Filipsons, and I am native from Latvia. I was born here in 1974, and still happy to be
alive, right?
live in Latvia.
yeah.
And I'm very glad Teravarna is here.
Yeah, we are glad to be here too. So, are you a self-taught artist, or did you go to art school, or what's your history for? Can you hear that?
My history is like that. I dreamt of becoming artist the whole my life, but it started in my mind firsthand, and I developed interest in different kind of imagery. I think I was wandering around at that time when I was about 10 years old, and different characters, different spaces, and also part of buildings and silhouettes, and dark silhouettes when the streets got dark in the evening, and some feeble lamplight was hanging above, and that was a Soviet time back then still, and that was romantic for me. That I was focused on still life, let's say. I was focused on still life in the city, in architecture and buildings, and also in life in the nature of Latvia. I was also touched by this, and I had a great deep connection with it, as I was living in countryside most part of my vacation and school vacations, and I had a deep sense of spirit I felt inside. This moving landscapes during the seasons, and coming and going. Yeah, I was in love with this, and I think at that time developed my urge to become an artist and show some kind of my mental experiences from this, and tell people too. But and then came the idea that yes, to tell something you must also learn something. Okay, and that was my idea, that I shouldn't stop at the idea to only be autodidact, but to study, and then I started those preliminary courses in the Latvian Academy, and somehow, okay, not somehow, but I graduated them. That was 3 years, I think, and then I attended the Academy of Arts, and luckily I got accepted, and got my master's degree there. And but my inclination was really like I felt I should be an abstract artist, and most of course the academy is teaching figurative, and also those classical techniques, how to depict life forms and such, but to be an abstract artist was my idea, as I believed our consciousness gets expanded when we touch the unpredictable. What I am doing still, and I was doing them back then. Not in academy world so much, but okay. I finished or graduated and made my master's degree work figurative one, large figurative compositions, but that's not seen here.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you have any figurative at all in your collection?
No. It is somewhere for some people.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, but no, there is one still over there. That's
Okay. We'll see later on.
But
if you can find it.
It's not. It's all partly abstract too.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, that was. But I'm not autodidact. Yes, I am not self-taught. So
sure. So it's Latvian. So you went to Latvian Academy of Arts,
yeah,
right? Okay.
Sure.
And then you did your master's there. You said,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So right now, are you teaching or take classes?
Yeah, I have an opportunity to teach for amateur students here in Latvia, and it is like small guild. I don't know how is it in English.
Yeah, guild. Guild. Artist guild.
There is this cultural center, a local cultural center in Riga, like backed by government or Riga's Dome. I have been doing this for 4 years already.
Okay.
And I think I'm good at it.
Okay. Yeah.
My pupils love me, so
okay.
they're all grown-ups.
Okay.
But they're very talented ones and doing great work.
So what do you teach there? Like, do you teach abstract art?
No.
Everything. Okay.
I'm teaching conventional stuff. It's,
okay. Conventional stuff. Okay. So you still do conventional
stuff? Still life.
Still life.
And those starting points, how to draw and make something.
Right. Got it. Okay. So what's your method? Like, what's your method for painting? Like, do you I see a lot of your sketch work here on the floor, which we'll later on capture in our video.
Okay.
But so what's your method? Like, do you do these first and then?
My method is like this. Firsthand, I'm focused on. I work much on it, and I had been doing this for many years, and I still have been doing, and still I am doing this.
Yeah.
I'm releasing my mind. I'm working on my mindset. I have always done this, and this is my idea underneath everything I do. I wanted simply to. I thought I had this talent earlier when I started this idea to become an artist and make abstract art. I had a feeling that I had have this talent to open up my mind to see unseen, unbelievable things. And really, I have been practicing this lucid dreaming, or how they call it. I've been doing this for 30 years, I think, beforehand. Not now, but I did this before, and I met many dimensions in it, and I met many interesting stuff out of these things. What you see here, I've actually met out there. This is those are imprints from memories I'm taking from this back here. And representing it in a way
canvas, or
like this is mostly the vibration of this way it's dark, and there is this color vibrating inside. It's this dark color, because it's a reality. I've been all the time focusing on things that I thought is real in this realm, that I mean the spiritual realm. The light actually appears far away from here. It's that was I felt out there when there was Soviet times, also cold, harsh times. No, I loved nature. I was a bright guy. I was looking in the sun and bathing in the river, and so that was okay. That was cool. Everything was fine. But those visions that open up in me, those were let's say, I don't know, like connecting with outer forces in the universe. There's like signals coming inside, and of course they were like disrupting my psyche a bit, yes, but I could manage to live with other things too out there. Because but I got aware that there were also images that were talking to me and explaining something to me, and later on they were guiding me. And I was guided by this also. And I wanted to mention that light must be reached, light must be opened, light must be fought for.
No, that's okay. So what's your inspiration then? I mean, is that your inspiration?
Yes, it is my inspiration, much of it, really, it is. I have seen, lately, I can tell you. Now, when I couldn't afford, before I was a bit afraid. Even though I have fought demons, really, I have fought demons inside my soul. I have fought them to stay alive. Okay, I can confess. But I managed, and I met through Jesus, I really escaped. those monsters I met before really didn't count anymore. So that was okay. I think that is why I'm here. I had my mission, and I felt this mission inside me when I was a child. I have to communicate this spiritual world. I have to communicate a human world, and I have to somehow open up people's minds. Of course, I know it's not comfortable. They are not easy to understand. My works are really hard to grasp and maybe to digest, but that's okay. That's okay.
So when you do a work, like for instance, this particular one is in red, right?
Yeah.
So did you think, like, I mean, I can also see a blue and purple behind it. So, like, when you venture away from dark, is there a reason for that, or do you just sometimes open up?
It is because here the dark ones are early ones, where I wanted to show the spectator to evaluate the realm he or her is in. This is like evaluate to come out of this state of mind when everything is fine. We are doing this this everyday stuff, and okay, night comes, day comes and goes, and so to show them that there are things that are out of this sunlight, not out of this, but which are things not dependent on sunlight, that are around and that are very, very real, and in order to really gain freedom, to gain freedom of soul and happiness, and one must be conscious of everything around himself or herself. I think more conscious, yes, and to get understand. And that's why I'm moving to light, because this is like, of course, there is nothing. That is my idea. We are coming from the dark. That is my idea, and moving to light. We are in unconscious mind, and then when we are getting more and more conscious, we are getting more light inside of us.
Is that also why, like, you have pieces which are small and big, but usually big? So the reason you do big stuff is because you want to. Is there a reason? I mean, you like doing big pieces.
So much I'm not concerning. Of course, now I'm telling that I'm so concerned about spectator, and so I'm want to teach them. Okay, in fact, I am concerned, but not as much as I love my personal freedom.
Right, it's mostly for your own. You do art for art's sake.
That is I have always have done, and that is where I find freedom in, and that's what I cherish.
Sure, of course.
And I think that people can enjoy it too. So that's
So I see some pieces over here that are really big and plastic wrapped and everything at the back of your studio. Is that plastic wrapped because you took them to an exhibition, or I mean, were you showing them somewhere?
In fact, I just wrapped them for dust, not to cover it. So
dust, okay. But this is in oil, right? These are in oil mostly.
Mostly, yes.
mostly
yes.
work with oil.
There is an acrylic, and there you can see spray paint, and
Right, I can see, yeah.
Sometimes,
But you don't varnish all of them. Like some of them are varnished, but not all of them are varnished.
There is varnish. There is not. I choose which ones to varnish or not.
Right.
I think I can stress upon things that one should not concern about so much about techniques and like choosing materials and so on. And we are actually, I think we have got lost in this. If someone tries and really does it greatly, I am not against this. So that's okay. That's the thing that one should do if one is willing to. I haven't. That is my approach. To find capability in myself to just puff and make it happen. And this is done. Not about even not necessarily much preparation at all. This is like state of mind.
Right. Understand. So my question now is about Teravarna. So how did you hear about Teravarna, about our gallery?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't remember.
I think everyone knows Teravarna.
Okay, that's good to know, though.
Well, in fact, I think someone asked me to join some of your projects, those competition. Where I think there came an invitation.
Okay.
And I checked the gallery, and I thought, oh, that's okay. That's a really good one.
So my question is, like, what do you think about Teravarna? I mean, you can say good or bad. I mean, it doesn't matter. But we honestly want to know.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think? What are your feelings about it?
Be sure, good.
Okay.
Why can I help you? Why good? Okay. Why good? It's because good people runs it. No, really, that matters a lot. Yes, you see. I see. Really, that matters a lot. I feel this spiritual connection with your gallery. I can tell honestly. I love people who love arts. I like it. And you are coming from nowhere to Latvia. I'm joking. Okay, got it. But then that matters something. That is really that makes us friends, totally friends.
Right, yeah. Try to learn from artists, and a lot of things we'll have to know. I mean, unless we come to you and ask you, we wouldn't really know what we are missing, right? I mean, you always think that you know a lot, but you have to. Unless I go into your mind or sit with you and chat on email. I mean, even on the phone call, it's very difficult to find out. Yes,
it is. Could be. I myself thought so.
I keep saying about videos, right? I mean, you can see the art. I mean, you can probably hear the art. You hear the artist talk. You can never smell the paint, right? Like for that, you have to be in the studio. Like the moment I entered, I like the smell.
Really prepared all I've done in those years, and I hopefully I see you telling dark. And I'm somehow trying to, why it is dark, why? but still, if you have come here, I see that must be something.
Absolutely. I really loved the ambience and everything. It's very raw, but it's very real. That's what I thought about your studio. So, is there anything from Teravarna that you think we can do for you or for most artists? What we are already not doing? Would you like to see something? Of
course, those people and artists also, of course, they would be welcome. Would be very glad if there was a chance to, or could be a chance to represent their art in a flash or so. or represent. Okay, I think I haven't checked much yet. Is this possibility or not in your gallery, or you have this actual space or not, or are you representing artists?
Yes, we are. I mean, like we have like booths, and I mean we are also going for a physical gallery soon. But before that,
I thought that you are only this online gallery mostly.
Yes, but even with that, we are like with LA Art Show. We show in New York, San Francisco, and Budapest, right?
Well, yes, there was. Actually, yeah, there was. So you are coming to various spots.
Yeah, trying to
then trying to work with those artists which are nearby.
Exactly, because I know how difficult it is.
It's much easier for them to
ship it and then to ship it to LA.
Shipment is very
especially
expensive.
for your size.
And who can guarantee someone buying
exactly.
them? So yeah, no one. And I've experienced that again beforehand. That's really harsh. I understand, but still, yes, that is great opportunity. I have this feeling inside me that artists would love to come in your country and also represent their art.
We are actually starting with the LA Art Show very soon. So if you look at our website, you'll see the invitation very soon, open call, and then for the LA Art Show, we're taking in submissions, and because I know like people can,
yes,
always...
someone can maybe, okay, who can not, but this is encouragement. This is great encouragement.
Exactly.
As this as well, this encouragement is huge when you as coming here, and so that's huge because that makes us believe that we really matter. That is huge, and opening up to audience to this everything, this stuff. And that, I think, that makes everything another dimension.
I really appreciate your time, and so just to hear all this, I am glad that we can and we are going to try and do more as much as we can.
Sure,
of course, in the next few years.
Certain of that.
So thank you very much for your time, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.